Hi, today I'm gonna be talking about all of my June empties. First, we have the Amica Cure Repair Mask. That is a really big mask, and it is, more on the pricey side, but I really like it. It's super thick. I don't think I have anything left to be able to show you. Oh yeah, I even cleaned this. It's a super thick, intense mask. I have a lot of hair and it's long, so the ends of it are quite dry. And this, my hair was like very soft, very smooth whenever I use this. I already actually have another one going in my shower because I liked it that much. So this is the Produce for Your Face Vampire Body Scrub. I love this body scrub. It's probably my favorite. It smells like super sweet and fruity, and I like the ratio of like the sugar to the moisturizing substance. I don't know what it is. I actually have another backup of these, but I have a few other body scrubs that I have to go through, so I'm not going to be repurchasing it right now, but it is my favorite and I will buy it once I use everything I have to finish. Then I have these two Olaplex products. The conditioner, I quite liked it. It's quite thick and I felt like my hair was smoother and softer when I used it. I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have a lot of conditioner to go through, but I could see myself buying it in the future if I ever need a conditioner. And the Olaplex number 3, this is just a sample. I actually have a bigger size that I got before even I got the sample, and I have to say that it only started working for me once I started doing the technique that Abby, if I can find her video, I'll link down below, but she pretty much contacted Olaplex and they actually told her that you shouldn't be putting this on dirty hair, and the instructions outside, on the label will say that you have to get your hair wet, put this on, leave it on for like 10 minutes and then wash your hair and wash and put the conditioner and do the normal washing process. But the thing is, if you're putting this on dirty hair, it's not gonna work. So what you have to do is wash your hair, towel dry it, apply this, leave it on for like 40 minutes and then wash it again, use conditioner and proceed with the normal washing, however you wash your hair. And when I do that, then I really do see results. My hair is smoother, it's softer, it's less frizzy. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on using the one that I have, and then I will let you know if I would repurchase it or not, because I'm not 100% on it yet. Okay, this is the Neutrogena Acne Proofing cleansing, what's it called? Cleansing wash. This one is in Portuguese because it's from Brazil. I got it in Brazil, but Neutrogena has the same product here. I think that the packaging might just be green, but this is like a salicylic acid cleanser that I use in the morning, and I really like it. I used to think that all salicylic acid cleansers were the same, but I do think this one is better than the other ones that I have tried. So I actually have another one in the shower right now going. Okay, then I have two products here that I got in BoxyCharm. I bought these on the Boxy pop-up back when BoxyCharm had that store, and I got both of these for like around $12. I would not pay full price for any of these. So the Wishful Cleansing Genie, it's actually a really nice. Everything is clean. It's a really nice cleansing balm. It's one of those that it's like super smooth. You don't have to break up the clumps. It's already super melty and creamy, but I just prefer a cleansing oil, and I also think that cleansing oils are overall cheaper than cleansing balms. So I actually have another one in the shower because I bought 2 or 3 when they had the sale, but I wouldn't purchase this for the full price. And the same thing with this one. This is an AHA body moisturizer, and it's great for my arms where I have KP. It just makes everything quite smooth, but I wouldn't pay $40 on it. It smells kind of weird. So that's, that kind of puts me off, but my skin really does love it. It is quite lightweight, and once it absorbs into the skin, it's not really sticky. So I like it, but I wouldn't purchase it for $40. This is the Bath & Body Works Blueberry Sugar Pancakes Body Moisturizer. I cut it open to get every last bit. And the Bath & Body Works body moisturizers are quite nice. They're thick, quite moisturizing, but they don't leave me sticky, or I just hate the feeling of body moisturizer on my body. And this one doesn't give me any of the stickiness. So I like that. And the scent of this, I have to say, is also the most... I had never gotten any compliments on my scents. When I wear perfume, but whenever I wore this, everyone complimented me that I smelled good. And I think it's because it has like that baked goods vibe, but because it's blueberry and pancakes, it's a little bit more unusual. So it's like a crowd pleasing type of scent, but like a more unique take on it. So yeah, I will repurchase this if it comes back. I think it comes back for fall. I liked it. Okay, we have 2 sunscreens. This was sent to me, and this one was gifted to me by a friend. I would not buy this with my own money, simply because, oh, can you focus? Simply because to me, this is more of like a glowy primer rather than a sunscreen. It only has a PA of 3+, and I prefer when it's 4 because it's more UVA protection. But it also burned my eyes, and it didn't burn them immediately. It would burn as the day went on. So like if I had any makeup on, my eyes would start watering and my mascara would start running. So I pretty much just used this when I was at home. I would not recommend this as a sunscreen, but if you want a glowy primer that has SPF in it, then I would recommend it. And this one is a European sunscreen, and I have to say this was very nice. It's like a very lightweight, liquidy kind of formula, similar to the La Roche-Posay, the old Shaka Fluid. I think now they changed the name of it, and they also have the UV Immune now. I wouldn't buy this one myself simply because I like the UV Immune better, because it has better UVA protection for the long UVA rays. So just because of that, I wouldn't repurchase this, but it is quite nice. You know, it does feel a little bit tacky on the skin, but nothing too greasy or, you know, too oily. Okay, these products, I use them all for the same purpose, which is they all have salicylic acid and I believe glycolic acid, and I use them in the morning to help control the acne, because even though I use tretinoin at night, I cannot use it every day because my skin just burns. Like, my skin cannot handle it. So I need to use something else in the morning to help keep my breakouts controlled. And this one, the Sebium Global, I did not like this. It had a very strong scent and it burned my skin. So I pretty much also couldn't use this every day. I pretty much used it up on my chest because, yeah, my face didn't like this. However, the Effaclar, what's it called? Effaclar Serum Concentrate from La Roche-Posay. I've used a few of these minis and I actually have a big one now. Really like this, doesn't burn my skin and it keeps my skin clear. So yeah, I really like this, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a morning serum that has salicylic acid, glycolic acid, has a mix of acids, and I think it also has niacinamide. Okay, these 2 oils, I use them for the same purpose. This is a Kopari Coconut Sheer Oil, and this one, I don't even know what this is. This is like a detox hair serum that I also got through BoxyCharm. They were just oils, and I pretty much just use them on my hair as a pre-shampoo treatment. I usually put an oil on my hair before I wash it, you know, like let it sit for a few hours, and then I wash my hair, and that's how I use these up. This is like a great way for me to use up oils that I don't like, because, you know, it's not supposed to do anything apart from, you know, protecting my hair from the shampoo. So yeah, I wouldn't really repurchase any of these. I was just trying to use them up. Okay, we have 2 moisturizers here. This one, the Purito Sea Buckthorn Vito 70 Cream. I did not like this. This had orange peel oil in it. It was quite fragranced. It's like a gel cream. My skin was not super happy with it. It didn't always burn me, but I don't know. I just really didn't like it. I wouldn't repurchase this. And the Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. I'm a little bit torn on it because it is, I don't know if you can see, it is like a very, very thick moisturizer, and I loved using it at night, but I have a suspicion that it was breaking me out. This was like a deluxe size sample. I don't know, I might use a sample again and see if it still breaks me out or if it was something else, but I'm a little bit cautious with this one. So these are 2 mini hair samples. The Bumble & Bumble Bond Building Repair Styling Cream was nice. It didn't weigh my hair down, you know, but my hair also is not easily weighed down. I just don't think it did anything special. However, the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex, my hair was so soft and so smooth when I used it, and like the more I used it, the better my hair looked. So I actually just bought a full size of it because it was on sale at Ulta. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this one. The only makeup items I have are the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is like a really good staple eyeshadow primer for me. I do think that, you know, the more that I use it, I'm realizing that sometimes I think it can dull down dough down some shimmers and also can make it hard to blend some mattes, but it's not always that it happens, just sometimes. But still, it is, you know, the only one that I trust to make my shadow last all day without terrible creasing. It might crease a tiny bit if I wear it for a very long time, or if my sunscreen underneath is quite oily, but it usually helps a lot with the longevity of my eyeshadow. And the Milk Makeup concealers, this is discontinued. They don't make this anymore, but this was really nice. It had like a skin-like finish, a little bit more on the matte side. And I actually have been trying their new concealer, and I think it's a similar formula, just a bit more glowy and a little more heavy duty. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I wish they had not discontinued it. We just have a few more odd items. This Herbivore Moon Fruit, this was like a sample. This was fine. It just has like no place in my routine because it's like bakuchiol and peptides. People say that like bakuchiol is an alternative to retinol or tretinoin, but I mean, I don't know. It was fine. My skin didn't hate it, but I also don't think it did anything. It was also, I mean, very small. I don't think I could give you my full thoughts on it being so small. But it's also quite expensive, so you know, I don't know. This one, the Used to the People Peptides plus Vitamin C Energy Eye Concentrate. I like this. This was like a thick eye cream. It didn't irritate my under eyes because, you know, sometimes eye creams can be a little tricky for me. This one wasn't. I quite like this. I wouldn't buy the full size, but I enjoyed this sample I had. This is a very old thing that I finally used up. I think I got this through like a subscription box of some sorts. This was one of those powders that you mix with water and it becomes like a very gentle exfoliant. It was nice. It's just that I really don't use these types of products in my routine because I'm already using tretinoin quite frequently, and then in the morning I usually use salicylic acid, so I really don't have the need to have like a physical exfoliant in my routine. But this one was actually very nice, and this packaging is also really, really cute. Okay, last but not least, we have a Perfume Empty. This was one of the Nina Ricci perfumes. This was an eau de toilette, and I think that's the problem I had with it. This had the Nina DNA, but it had a cotton candy added to it, so it's super sweet. And at the same time, it was like fresh. A really nice, you know, inoffensive perfume, but it just lasted like 10 minutes on my skin. So I just used it up when I was around the house or when I went to bed because, you know, I wouldn't leave the house and have to keep reapplying this because it really just didn't last. This is it. These were all my June empties. I'll see you on my next one.